Hey friends, welcome back to Acre Homestead. Welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Becky. We have 4 hauls we're doing today. We have a Fred Meyer, Kroger, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Dollar Tree haul. In the next few days, I am doing a huge Christmas cookie day where I'm going to make a ton of Christmas cookies, and I am going to do a candy day where I'm going to make a ton of Christmas candy. And I needed all of this stuff basically in order to make that happen. The Walmart and Kroger haul, those were the groceries that I needed. I had to actually get some equipment at Bed Bath & Beyond. And then in order to package up all these goodies, I needed to go to Dollar Tree. Most of this candy and cookies are not going to stay at my house because, wow, that would be way too much for Josh and I. But I enjoy doing this, and so I'm going to give them as gifts. I'm going to be giving a bunch of it away to friends and family. I'm also going to bring it to some dental offices, and I also am going to be bringing it to my husband's work. At the end of the video, I will go through all the recipes that we are going to be making together so you know what this stuff is for, and you'll know what to look forward to in the coming videos of the candies and cookies. I'm going to be doing 2 separate videos, one that's going to be a dedicated candy video and one that's going to be a dedicated cookie video, so that if you're more interested in candies or cookies, it'll be a little bit more organized. But I'm going to be giving them all the way to kind of the same people. Let's go through the grocery hauls first. I did not mean to have to go to both Kroger and Walmart, but I went to one and then I came home and was researching recipes, which ones I wanted to make, and I realized I wanted to make more recipes, so then I put in a Walmart pickup so that I had all the ingredients to make all the different recipes I wanted to make. So first at Kroger, I picked up some extracts. I don't own either of these extracts. I got a peppermint, an almond extract, and then some green food coloring. I don't actually know if we're going to need to use this because the one recipe I needed it for I might not do, but I got it anyway because I don't own any of this stuff, so I'm glad to at least have it on hand. Butter. This is not all the butter I bought, but this is the butter I bought at Kroger. I got butter and cream cheese. Yes, that is henna on my hand. It's not perfect. This is something I enjoy doing. I haven't done it in a long time, and I could use a lot more practice. So if that's what you're wondering what's on my hand, it's henna that I did the other day. All right, back to the groceries. We got some cream cheese here. I'm the one that makes the cinnamon rolls on my husband's side of the family for Christmas. So we use a lot of cream cheese for the cream cheese frosting. So I do need it for some of the recipes we're going to be making for the candies and cookies. But I got enough of it so I had enough for the frosting for the cinnamon rolls. I got some white chocolate chips. I got Ghirardelli here. This is for one recipe. We got some saltine crackers. I have walnuts, but I wanted to go ahead and get the chopped ones just to make my life a little bit easier. So we got 2 bags of those. An absolute ton of powdered sugar. This is for the frosting for the cinnamon rolls and then some of the recipes we're going to be making. I also got some Sharpies. I always need more Sharpies. So that was the small Kroger haul. That's all I thought I needed until I decided to make a bunch more recipes. And then I put my Walmart haul in. For the Walmart pickup, I got some candy canes. We need M&Ms for a couple of the recipes. Actually, just one recipe. Some almonds. I can't believe I don't even have almonds in my house, so I got 2 bags of those. Some peanuts. We needed Cheerios and corn checks. And some more butter. This is another 4 pounds of butter because if we don't use it for the cookies and the candy, it'll just go in the freezer. Oreos. I probably bought too many Oreos, but can you really ever have too many Oreos? So I got 2 of those. And I realized I needed more chocolate chips. I did decide to go for the Walmart brand this time because I'm doing 2 different recipes that need it, so I want to use the higher end Ghirardelli's chocolate in one recipe, and then I'll use these in another recipe. Last but not least, we needed some pretzel sticks. That's everything we need for the candies and cookies. I already have a ton of sugar, flour, vanilla, all of those things. I just needed some of those kind of random one-off things in order to make all these recipes. Now I did have to go buy I had to go buy some equipment because I didn't have enough equipment in order to make this happen. So let me show you what I got. First off, I got 4 of these full-size sheet trays. I've always wanted these and I've never owned them. Because I'm doing so many cookies, I thought now would be a good time. And because I have a split oven, I can put 4 trays in there. I went ahead and got 4 trays. So this was a great excuse for me to have to go out and buy 4 of these. I'm pretty happy about it. And because we're going to be doing so many caramels, I needed a bigger, heavy bottom pot. I wanted to get a different brand, but they didn't have it in the brand I wanted. So I went with this Cuisinart Kitchen Pro. They had a display model that I could feel it, and I wanted a nice heavy bottom pot because things like caramels tend to scorch and I want to be able to whisk it. I don't have a pot this big that's stainless steel. I have a stainless steel pot that would work, except I'm going to be doubling some of these recipes, and it would it wouldn't fit in my pot because it's only 3.5 quart. So that's why I bought this. I hope I like it. You guys will see because we're going to use it for the first time together. Last time I made candy, I actually ruined my candy thermometer. So I went ahead and I decided to get 2 this time because they were only $4.99. And because we're going to be doing so many different caramels and toffees and things like that, I figured I would have 2 so that if one's soaking in order to wash it off, then I would have another one and I could kind of have one soaking and washing while I used it. And I didn't have to be bogged down by just having one candy thermometer. I also picked up a couple of splurge, not really splurge items. I could have done this without these, but I really wanted them. This is a nice quality pastry brush. I really love this OXO brand. Almost everything I own is OXO. They're really ergonomic and they're just super functional. I do own a pastry brush, but the problem with my pastry brush is it's a natural fibered pastry brush and it tends to leave fibers in the things. It was like 50 cents I bought it and it needs to be trashed. So I decided to go with a silicone one. I think this is going to be a good quality one that's going to last me a long time. This was kind of a splurge item. I bought this because I had the larger whisk of the OXO brand and it is seriously the most comfortable whisk because it's rubber and the ergonomics of this handle, it just fits really nicely in your hand. And because I only have a really, really big one, I thought I think this was like $5.99, I figured I'm gonna go ahead and get myself the smaller one too. Now, this is probably what I'm the most excited about. I have wanted these for years. My mom has them, my mother-in-law has them, everybody has them. They're cookie scoops. And I just haven't wanted to buy them, but today was a good reason to go ahead and buy them. One of the many strengths my husband has is he is so good about buying the right tool for the right job. I'm not as good about that. Sometimes I'll limp along for a long time, even if I could buy something pretty affordable and make my life a whole lot easier, I just won't do it. But this year, 2021, has kind of been the year of buying the proper tool for the right job. And this was the perfect time to go ahead and buy 2 cookie scoops because we're going to be making a lot of cookies. And I'll be able to use these also making muffins now that I discovered muffin liners. Or I didn't discover them, but now I bought muffin liners. I'm actually making muffins. These are going to be great for that. I bought the 2 ounce and the 1 ounce. I'm going to link these down below because the last thing I got at Bed Bath & Beyond were these 2 rolls of wrapping paper. And I got this because it sparked an idea in me. When I saw this wrapping paper at Bed Bath & Beyond, it kind of sparked an idea. Instead of just putting the platters of cookies and candy on the table, I thought it would be pretty if I put a layer of wrapping paper down and I actually displayed the cookies and candies on wrapping paper. So because of that idea, I decided to go to Dollar Tree and get some platters. I wanted to get a couple other things to make the table really pretty. I also needed to go to Dollar Tree because I'm going to be giving a lot of this away to friends and family as Christmas gifts. And so I wanted to get some little boxes and platters that go to my husband's work and to friends and family that I don't need to worry about if I don't get them back. So that brings us into the Dollar Tree haul, and that is why I went to Dollar Tree because I don't go to Dollar Tree very often. I got 4 rolls of cellophane because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use these little platters. I thought these platters were really pretty and really cute. They are actually tin, I think, to pile them up with candies and cookies, wrap them in cellophane and put a bow on them and give them to friends and family like that. Or if I wanted to put them in these pretty boxes. I got 5 different boxes. We'll just see how I end up packaging them. I will let you guys know if we go with these cute little tins or with the boxes. I also bought 2 things of ribbon. This is to decorate the table that I'm going to bring the candies on these big platters to my husband's work. The 2 platters I got at Dollar Tree were these silver ones and these ones. A lot of the ones with graphics on them were kind of cheesy, but I thought these ones were okay. I would prefer them to be solid white or solid red or solid gold. I'd prefer gold over this silver color, but that's what they had. And I think I'll be able to make it really pretty. I also bought these cake platters because I thought this was another option. I'm not sure how much cookies and candies are actually going to be made as a final total, so I just wanted to give myself enough options. You all will see the final product on how I package up these gifts for my friends and family and for my husband's work and for the dental offices. So the last thing I got at Dollar Tree, I figured I would go ahead and just show you. These are actually items for myself. You know I love a good hair clip. I already own this one. You've probably seen me wear it before. I got it at Dollar Tree. I thought I'd get another one. This is a new one that I've never seen there, and I thought it was really pretty. It's gold. I love gold. And I bought 2 just in case I lose one because for $1, I thought they were really pretty. Always need more rubber bands, some clips, and just some handy dandy tape. I want to go over with you the recipes we're going to be making so you know what to look forward to. On the candy day, we are going to make Divinity, buttery peanut brittle, love peanut brittle, homemade almond roca, peppermint bark. That's why I bought the more expensive Ghirardellis for the peppermint bark, and then the cheaper white chocolate for the Chex Christmas mix. That's what the M&Ms are for. And then for the cookie day we are going to do Palmiers, which are little heart-shaped French cookies that are so easy. They're the easiest and the most impressive looking cookie. We're going to do chewy ginger molasses cookies. Some of them I'm going to put chocolate chips in and some I'm not. I like them with chocolate chips. My childhood favorite cookie, it's a thumbprint cookie. It's a sugar cookie that's made with brown sugar instead of white sugar. You roll it in walnuts, you put a thumbprint in it, and you fill it with jam. I haven't made these in probably 10 years. Yeah, it's probably been since before high school, so probably longer than 10 years, probably 15 or 18 years. I used to make these cookies all the time. Growing up, they were my absolute favorite cookie, which is kind of weird for a kid to think thumbprint cookies with walnuts and jam are their favorite cookie, but it's my favorite cookie. And I'm pretty excited about making that cookie because I absolutely love it. And now that I have it written down on my blog, I'm going to have access to it. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to do snowball cookies like the Russian tea cakes. Some people call them Russian tea cakes. We're going to do saltine toffee cookies, or Christmas crack is what some people call them. That is everything we're going to be making. I'm going to be doubling a bunch of those recipes. So we are going to be making a lot of candy and a lot of cookies. I'm not going to do sugar cookies because I'm going to be doing these cooking days by myself, and so because I don't have anyone to decorate sugar cookies with me, I kind of like to do that with friends and family. So I'm going to be doing cookies that go in the oven, come out cool, and are done. So I'm pretty excited about this day. It's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to bringing the candy and cookies to my husband's work. I used to do that all the time. Probably every 6 months or so, I would do a huge baking day because it's just him and I. We can't eat all these baked goods, and I would bring it to his work. But I haven't been able to do that since I started YouTube because I've been so busy. YouTube is a full-time job, and I love everything about YouTube. And I was basically working between hygiene 4 days a week and YouTube. I was working 2 full-time jobs. I would film on the weekends, and then I would edit on my lunch break, and I would edit after work. And I really didn't have much time to hang out with friends and family, and that's all I did. But now I have a little bit more time. I have officially quit my hygiene job, and my full-time job now is hanging out with you. And I am honored to be able to say that. It is humbling and honoring that hanging out with you is now my full-time job. And I am super excited about it because I am going to be able to bring you guys more content, and I'm going to be able to bring you guys better content, and I'm going to be able to bring you more things like possibly a cookbook and maybe an apron. I don't know what. I don't even know what that looks like. I don't even know where to start, but I'm going to have more time in my life in order to start thinking about those things. Because when I was working, all I really had time to do was work, film, edit, work, film, edit, work, film, edit. And now I'm going to have a lot more brain capacity to think about some other things to bring you guys better content. And I'm super excited about that. And I'm super honored that you guys take time out of your day to hang out with me. And I want to be able to make sure that I'm bringing you guys the best stuff as possible. I said I'm bringing a bunch of this to dental offices is because I've worked at the same dental office for 7.5 years. And I want to bring them some cookies and candies. And I also have some friends that I've worked with over the years at some other dental offices, and I want to be able to bring them some cookies and candies at their work. Now you might be surprised that I'm going to bring cookies and candies to dental offices, but you would have no idea how much junk food is in the back of a dental office. Usually this time of year, the dental office staff room is filled with cookies and candies, and mine will fit right in. So I just want to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to every single one of you who takes time out of your day to spend time with me. Because you do that is allowing me now to make hanging out with you my full-time job, and I am honored and humbled to be able to say that. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, and I am honored that we have built this beautiful community, and I hope that I can bring you guys the best content, and I hope that I can make your day just a little bit better because you guys have blessed me more than you can know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. I have a ton of stuff that's going to be coming out that's super fun. I don't want you to miss any of it. If you're new around here, there are videos that will pop up right here. You can go enjoy those in the meantime. I hope you guys are having a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.